Good morning. Hi, my name is Jim. You're probably wondering, what is this all anew at 52? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. All right, welcome back. So, All Anew at 52 is this community I want to start that's going to help motivate you and me. Who am I? Okay, I'm a former athlete. I played sports in college. I was a paratrooper in the United States Army. I've worked in civil service for the last 24 years. I'm currently on detail as the president of a labor organization for the service, but I have seen all kinds of different things and continue to see all kinds of different things, all kinds of different diversities, all kinds of different challenges. And that's what I want to talk about with you. I want to share these experiences with you. Look, I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I like to get into all kinds of things. I like to learn all kinds of new things. But when I do this, I am now going to bring you along with me so that we can delve into this stuff. You can ask me questions. You can tell me what I'm doing wrong. You can help in this community. All you have to do is be involved. There will never be any kind of charges. All of this is going to be 100% free. There's no courses. There's nothing like that. I just basically want to make sure that you are challenging your mind and your body. Okay? Nothing on here will be set in stone. I am not an IT expert. I'm not a fitness expert. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just somebody who's curious and constantly wants to learn new things. I learned this from my father and my grandfather. My grandfather, after retirement, started studying hieroglyphics. My father was constantly studying the Bible, learning new things, started woodworking, all kinds of different stuff. And those are the type of things that you have to constantly reinvent yourself and not be in this rut. Okay, so looking back, I've had a lot of stuff to really be thankful this last year. I have been on a few trips. I've got to do some hobbies. I've got a great family. But I've also had a lot of struggles and different things at work and things going on just in general that have constantly weighed me down. So as you can tell, all anew at 52, this is my 52nd year. I am basically was looking ahead and seeing what I've got to look forward to, all these other type things. And to be quite honest, it was like, I don't really know if I can do it. I mean, sure, I'll be able to do it, but I don't know what extent or anything like that. So I'm going to have to start challenging my body. I'm going to have to start challenging my mind. And I figured, you know what? One of the first things I wanted to learn was some kind of social media, some kind of outlet to help talk to other people. So here we are. When you look back at things and you look at your lifestyle and things like that, one of the things, you have to be strong enough to be able to help others. You have to be strong enough to be able to help your family. You have to be strong enough to endure stuff. You know what? You can't reach down and pull somebody up if you're not strong enough. You know what? That goes in multifacets as far as strength, just absolute physical strength. Spiritually, are you strong enough spiritually to help somebody else and give them good advice? Mentally, are you strong enough to be able to stand aside with somebody and help them get through a situation that they get through? You know, we've dealt with a lot of situations in our lives, and we are given these different trials so that we can help others. It's not so that we can learn and just, okay, never do that again or whatever. No, what good does that do unless you help others? So that's what I want to do. I want to help others. I want to be able to enjoy life to the fullest as I continue to get more years behind me. So what I want to look at is, can we reverse aging? We're going to look at several things mentally, physically. Can we reverse aging? If not reverse it, maybe we can at least slow it down a little bit. I always think the best defense is a good offense. So looking ahead, we're going to start doing things. We're going to start looking at things like flexibility, muscle strength, bone density, start looking at different challenges mentally, like maybe some affirmation, maybe some different ways of looking at things, how to control your mind and not have your mind control you. This community will absolutely be 100% free of politics, free of religion. We're basically just going to look at the things. I am not anti-politics. I love the theory, I just hate the outcome. So we have to just avoid those kind of topics. Religion is something that should be demonstrated. It's something people should see through you. It's not something that should be used as a tool to beat somebody over the head with, or to be holier than thou or anything like that. It is something that people should see in you. Everyone will be accountable for their own decisions. A niche? Well, I'm not really planning on having any kind of niche for right now anyway. I think that we need to be broad. We need to discuss things that you want to discuss. We need to learn different things that you want to learn. We need to be able to dive into several different things and talk about the things around there. If I were to say any kind of niche right now, it would be photography. It would be learning social media aspects, learning how to do a website, learning how to blog. Those things are first and foremost, but they're not going to deter from exploring these other new things. Like some of the hobbies that I like to do is kayaking, snorkeling, woodworking, all those different type things. And we're going to look at some of those projects, and I'm going to talk to you about some of those projects, and I'll tell you what I was thinking about some of these projects, and I'm just going to show you glimpses of the process. I'm not a person to do deep dives into anything. We're basically going to, I will show you an overview of the project. I want to challenge your mind. I want you to see what would you do different, and I want you to tell me what you would do different. I want to know different things and stuff like that. Through this process, we're going to be as thrifty as possible and very resourceful. We're going to look at other ways to do things other than just going out and buying expensive program or buying expensive tools or anything of that nature. And if there's something that, well, I can't afford or I don't have access to or anything like that, I will try to reach out and maybe talk to some other YouTubers or talk to some other experts in the field, do some interviews and collaborations and things like that, that we might be able to delve into some different projects that I just don't have the ability to do. It's basically, this is going to be a lifestyle change. We need to get rid of the old thing. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't believe that, and I plan on learning a lot of new tricks along the trade, and I want you to be there right alongside me. As far as health and fitness goes, well, we might talk about some things like food, health, stress and anxiety, flexibility, bone density, muscle building, things like that. We are not going to be a fitness channel. We're not going to be anything out there where we're going to discuss the absolute amount of macros that you need to get through a 1,500 calorie diet or anything like that. We are going to overview the stuff. If you want to dive deeper and you want to share with the community, there's several ways that you'll be able to do that, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So we'll probably get into some reviews. I'll probably give you a brief overview of, hey, okay, we're going snorkeling. You know what? I recently upgraded a mask and fins and snorkel set that I have, and we're going to look at some of those things. Like I'll give you a review on it. I'll tell you where I got it, how much I got it for, those type things. I wear glasses. I'll tell you how we can get around that in snorkeling, and basically how to film while we snorkel, just things like that. Now, if you decide that is something you would like, then you can go onto other channels. You can go look at the other places. You can explore, hey, that looks like a great idea. Or, hey, what I really want you to do is go out and buy a cheap set of fins and goggles and stuff like that and get in the water. Those are the best thing because it's mentally and physically active, and it will create a better you. I plan on trying to keep all my videos as short as possible. I just want to pique your interest. I want to tell you something. I want to spark your imagination, and I want you to have the desire to go do it. I will also 100% learn from you. You guys, please correct me. Go on to the Facebook, go on to the Instagram, go on to YouTube, Pinterest, my webpage, send me an email, say, hey, knucklehead, you did this, you shouldn't have done that. Do like this makes it a lot easier. And we can share that with the community and we can grow. This is not going to be about the number of views I get. This is not going to be about the number of likes, the number of loves, the number of people in the community. It's just going to be about those of you that want to join on and you want to help grow and you want to learn and see new things. This community will give some accountability for me to keep trying new stuff. It'll give accountability for you to keep trying new stuff. It'll give you ideas. It's going to be one of those things that kind of is like, hey, you've got to stop and smell the roses. You've got to stop and take care of yourself. You've got to stop and be ready to move forward as the different phases of life come at you. So I plan on doing all this while I'm learning social media, photography. I'm going to do this through my website. I'm going to do this through YouTube, do this through Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. Okay, those are the different things we're going to try to learn at the same time. So I want you to try to go to those different social medias, and I want you to also click and like and see the different things we have to do on different things. The stuff like I'm learning that for YouTube, I need to film like this. And then on Facebook, I need to film like that. And when you make an image or something, there's time restraints, there's different formats that you can use, there's ways to link stuff, all those type things. We'll delve into that. Like I said, not going to be a deep dive, but we will delve into that. So on this, everything's absolutely free. I'm not going to have any courses that you can buy. I'm not going to charge for any subscriptions to any of the sites or anything like that. I'm not going to do anything. Maybe later down the road, I might get some affiliate links or something that I might show you, hey, this is a place I like to shop and this is something like that. I'm not going to empty sell anything that I've not tried myself or I've not done myself. They'll basically be things that I've used, I've done, and places I've done. And if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. And I'm not just going to go out there and start putting affiliate links on every little word or anything like that to try to just make a lot of money. But hey, websites, time, equipment, programs, things like that, they do cost some money. So if I can get into a little bit of affiliate to help grow the community, I might try to look into that. But right now, nothing. Absolutely 100% free. And I will not ever charge you for joining the community or being involved in the community. Okay? So that's all anew at 52. Let's do this.